Closing's the most interesting part of the night. Everybody's wanting to stay, hang out, drink, try to pick up that guy or girl, get that last phone number before they go home, and we're trying to herd them out like cattle. It's really controlled chaos.
We got a call tonight. We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for coming out, drive real careful. Next Friday night, 98.7 live. We'll be in our house, guys. We got a call tonight. Push cranks away. Finish them up. Security, let's go.
The following weekend, Chris went out of town, thankfully, because everything went wrong, especially at closing.
Can't leave the money in there. I swear to God, it's $300 short.
Who was that? Want to count it again?
Thank you.
Come back up.
Okay.
Second time?
Yeah, it's $300. That's huge. That's a lot of money.
Count it and see.
Freak out on me.
Yeah, pretty much one of our bartenders takes care of our shooter girls in this situation like that. He normally counts it and gives us the number at the end of the night. It's basically a trust issue, and seems to be he's dating one of the shooter girls and he's 300 short, so I'll know what's up here in about 15 minutes. I'm having Nate pull his money and pull his stuff. He's been short before, so the big deal is that's pretty huge. If Chris finds out, you know, Chris is out of town right now and he comes back in, we kind of left Nate here by himself this week and things kind of fell apart. Chris probably gonna have a heart attack when he comes back in on Monday. Right now I'm gonna hang out and see what happens. And we're having an after party, as you can tell, with a bunch of hot chicks that look like they're going to get a little bit out of hand, so we'll see what happens.
I don't know, honestly. It looks like one of my envelopes came up short by like $300, so I've never had a problem like that while being here. So the shooter girls, they give me money, and I keep up with it throughout the night, and I don't know, one of them came up short, so they're in there counting and everything, so we'll see what happens.
I'm just nervous whenever this comes out that my parents are going to find out what I do because they think I'm a coat check girl, which I'm not. When they see what I wear and what I do, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Now, what's the other problem? You might be escorting Justin out of the building.
Still $300 short. I counted. You guys give me $3.
Justin! Justin!
I don't know, honestly. It looks like one of my envelopes came up short by like $300, so I've never had a problem like that while being here. So the shooter girls, they give me money, and I keep up with it throughout the night, and I don't know, one of them came up short, so they're in there counting and everything, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I know it was all there when I handed it to them. I've never had it even come up dollar short, really. You know, I'm always hitting, so I guess we'll see what happens. You know, you never know. You never know. Stressing out.
He doesn't leave until he does.
Basically, the reason why we don't clean underneath the tables or here in the open, we have a cleaning crew that does it every night. That way we don't have to do it. They sweep and then mop. Yeah, basically, they hose it all down pretty much. Is a good term for it, I guess you could say. Sweep it up, clean it up, bag it up, take it out.
I can't do much of it, don't let's see.
Justin! Sean. Good news, bro. 300, you can't count what. Basically, on the one envelope we found, so basically I had it in my pocket. Love you, you thief. Basically, mistake was done by us, my manager, and actually me, more than him. So he did good. He didn't mess up at all. So Justin, we apologize. No problem. Like I said, I found it from other shooter girl stuff, so no big deal. My bad. You're not fired this week. You made it to the weekend. Hey.
This is my third week. I'm new. I love it. I'm just nervous whenever this comes out that my parents are going to find out what I do because they think I'm a coat check girl, which I'm not. When they see what I wear and what I do, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
I like it a lot. It's fun. Getting to meet all the people, being in the club scene, it's fun. It's interesting. I've never been told I was so beautiful so many times before my whole life. One guy even asked me to marry him. I was like, oh my God, that was a first for me. It was sweet though. There's a lot of nice people. Yeah, I love my job.
Well, since I'm one of the armed security guards here, I get to leave as soon as we do the deposit and they drop it. Then I can go home, which is probably about 5:30 in the morning. So I really don't get much sleep. I've been here 3 years and I don't plan on going anywhere. Work my way way up from the armband guy to head of security. So it takes a while.
Well, we're finishing up our Saturday night. In the process of that, we have lost our fog machine again. This is about the 8th one. Not the cheapest thing on the planet, but for some reason, every time we use them, we seem to burn them up. So I'm not real sure what's going on with this one, but it's shot too. So I gotta find out what's going on. Chris ain't gonna be real happy about that one. Michael's not gonna be happy about it either. We keep spending more money on sound equipment than we do the actual club. Funnier thing that happened today was we have a plasma screen, which is not a plasma screen. It says 50-inch television. The gentleman that's supposed to bring this to us was supposed to be a 65-inch plasma. That's not what that is, so we'll have to figure that out on Monday. Not exactly sure what we're going to do about this situation, but he thinks we're going to be able to hang that on a wall. It ain't going to happen. So he came in tonight about 8 o'clock and expected us to put this up an hour before we open the doors. So obviously, as you can tell, he didn't get what he wanted. But other than that, we did a pretty good night. Everything turned out really well. Not a lot of big problems. The situation with Justin got worked out. Chris is still out of town, thank God. If he would have been here and saw this and this, he probably would have lost his mind. But looks like some really good numbers. Start off real slow, turn out real good. So weekend turned out real well. And we'll deal with all this stuff on Monday and see where we're at. Right now we have no fog machine, no TV, and we're not having a real good weekend, as you can tell. But we'll see how it goes.